More gas, more gas. No. Or like, yep. Oh.
Not too long ago, I purchased this 2002 BMW E46 M3 and I only paid $3,000 for it. Of course, for that price, it had its issues. Mainly the SMG transmission had problems. I couldn't get it to shift into gear, meaning I couldn't drive the car. So I quickly went ahead and got the SMG transmission converted over to a traditional 6-speed manual. One, because it's stick shift, and two, because I really didn't want to deal with SMG reliability down the road. It's been a pretty long time since I've owned a car that was equipped with a manual transmission, and now that I own one, I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to teach my wife how to drive stick shift. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna try to teach wifey how to drive stick shift. We try to get her, well, I try to get her to learn stick shift years ago when I had a Honda Civic, and she pretty much destroyed the clutch on it. She swore to me that she would never try it again, but I finally convinced her to try it one more time. I told her I needed some video content, so you ready for this?
No.
Are you not excited to do this? You never know when you might need it.
No.
Why not?
I was gonna go have a girls' night.
Oh, because she'd rather have a girls' night, but I'd rather teach her how to drive stick shift. You know how important that is to us car enthusiasts. So if she's gonna be the wife of a car enthusiast, she needs to learn how to drive stick shift. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the car for a drive first and try to teach her the basics, and then we'll put her in the driver's seat, and it's gonna be very exciting to see what happens.
Might go 2 ways.
We got a new clutch in the car, by the way.
We survive or the car doesn't survive.
Well, we're hoping the car survives because I got to make more videos on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best teacher out there. In fact, this is the first time I've ever tried to teach somebody how to drive stick shift. So take this video more as a fun video rather than an educational one. And if you're here to try to learn stick shift, then maybe I'm not the right person to watch. Okay, so first things first, 3 pedals. You're already familiar with 2 of them. Gas, brake. We got the clutch pedal, which is the most important thing here in a manual transmission. We got it on neutral. Notice how the car stays on. You don't have to have the clutch pressed in when it's on neutral. If you want to move, we put it into first gear. You have to press on the clutch, first gear. And this is where it gets tricky, because you got to use the combination between the clutch and the gas pedal like this. You're releasing clutch and you're pressing on the gas pedal, and you're going to find the right point, and that's how you're going to take off. If you don't take off the correct way, this is what happens.
You mother.
Yeah, so you stall the car. So you stall the car. I know, that was pretty cruel of me to do that. Don't do that to anybody else, especially if they're not expecting it. Do not stall the car abruptly like that, because somebody can get hurt. When you got it on first gear, as soon as you let go of the brake, right? You let go of the clutch. This is when you first start to try it out on your own. You want to let go of the clutch very slowly. You're going to feel a friction point where it wants to move. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to release it. You see how it moves the car? That's the point that you want to get to. Once you get to that point, that's when you start adding gas, and then you fully let go of the clutch. That's how you take off. So you wait for that friction point right here, gas, let go of the clutch. You see that? Once you're driving, it's pretty easy. You just let go of the gas, clutch in, shift to second, let go of the clutch, gas again. Does that seem simple enough?
I guess.
You think you can handle that?
Maybe.
If you need we're not even gonna focus on downshifting because that's probably gonna be a little too advanced for you at the moment. So we'll just stick between first and second gear for now. Just remember that when you're driving, right? I'm on second gear right now. When you're driving and you need to come to a stop, the easiest way to do it is to just press the clutch. So you're gonna let go of the gas, press in the clutch, and then brake.
Press clutch, like press it all the way down and then brake?
Yes. So you're gonna let go of the gas, clutch in, and then brake. That way the car doesn't shut off on you when you're on gear. So you see how it doesn't shut off on you? Because I'm pressing the clutch in. Anytime the clutch is in, the car will never shut off on you. So we'll try it again. Let's go ahead and hit a U-turn over here.
Okay.
So watch, I'm on first gear right now, and what happens when I try to brake without pressing on the clutch? The car wants to die. Like watch. You see? It wants to die. So you always want to have the clutch press whenever you're coming to a stop. So first gear, let go of the gas, clutch in. Second gear, gas, let go of clutch. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not once you start doing it.
But like, do I press on the clutch Like I can just do it fast, or do I have to do it gradually?
Well, if you're advanced at doing this, then you can do it fast. But I would say doing it slow. Okay, well then you can do whatever you want to do. Just stall the car. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. You never want to hit the gas and the clutch at the same time. It's always a take and turn type of thing. Clutch, gas. You want to hit that kind of like that friction point I told you about. So as you're letting go of the clutch, you're pressing on the gas. Once you're hitting the gas, let go of the clutch completely, because if you continue to keep your feet on the clutch and the gas, you might burn the clutch completely, because essentially there's a plate. Once you hit the clutch, it disengages, and once you let go of the clutch, it engages. If you have the gas going on, you're going to completely ruin the clutch. So you never want to hit the gas and the clutch at the same time, unless you're going to be revving and doing this, then it doesn't matter. But once you're letting go on the gas, once you're letting go of the clutch and you're hitting gas, you gotta let go of the clutch completely. All right, you ready?
No.
I'm not even gonna lie, this is gonna be so much fun to watch. Come on, babe, get in the driver's seat. Right. Honestly, I could not believe that I'm getting my wife to drive stick shift. Like, I haven't been able to convince her since the first time we tried. And now she's doing it, and it's all thanks to YouTube. Thank you guys. You look so cute in a stick shift car. Okay, so you got the 3 pedals, clutch all the way on the left, and then you got brake and then the gas. So brake and gas uses the right foot, and then clutch you're gonna use the left foot. You're currently on neutral. This is like the safe position. Doesn't do anything at this point. This is pretty much the car just standing by. First gear, second gear, those are the only 2 gears we're gonna focus on today. Anything after that, it'll get tricky and you're gonna get scared. So reverse, we're not gonna use that neither. Normally you have to go really far to the left to get there. You just gotta go a little bit up this way. That's first gear. That's all we're gonna pretty much be focusing on today. First gear. Once you learn how to take off, you can essentially drive stick shift. So let's go ahead and start.
Okay, so what is drive?
Yeah, this is not gonna be as easy as I thought it would be. So gear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are all drive, but they're different variations of
okay, what
drive.
is my drive? The way I drive.
Yeah, no.
What is driving Miss Daisy?
Yeah. No, this is not an automatic. You have to actually change your own gears. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with, you're gonna press down the clutch.
It's vibrating.
You're not hitting the gas, are you?
No, no.
All right, there we go. So clutch, all the way down?
All the way.
Okay, keep it held down and go into first gear. Don't worry about the gas. Let's just shift into first gear. Up there. That's first gear. All right, so this is very important.
How you know?
Because it's stuck right there.
Okay.
If you weren't in gear, it would center to the middle, which is neutral. All right, so at this point, let's just practice a little bit. Let go of the clutch a little bit until you feel like it's vibrating, like it's moving forward. Just a little bit. Don't go too much because you can stall the car. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Push it in again. No, push it in. Push in the clutch. All right. You just want to get the feel of that. Use the brake if you need to, so we don't keep rolling.
No, I'm holding it right all the way down.
All right, so you're gonna let go of the clutch a little bit. Once it starts hitting that point, hit the gas and then let go of the clutch completely, but while still hitting the gas. All right, let go. No, stop. That's okay. You're gonna let go of the clutch completely. Gas. Yeah, look at.
Oh my god!
All right.
That was
okay,
easy though.
Hold on. Take it slow. Now, let go of the gas. Oh, okay, no. Actually, keep going. I was super blown away. On the first takeoff, she did not stall, which is crazy. Unlike me, because like over 10 years ago when I first learned how to drive stick shift, I think I stalled it a good 3 or 4 times before I got the hang of how to take off properly. But I mean, the car did have a stage 2 clutch installed. I'm just kidding. I just freaking sucked at it. You're gonna let go of the gas, clutch, and then go into second. Second is directly
Let go of the gas, clutch all the way.
Actually, hold the clutch down. Just hold it down. All right, hit the brakes. All right, hit the brakes. All right. Ooh, sassy girl. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try. Okay, you know how to take off already. Once you're ready to shift from first to second gear, you're gonna let go of the gas. You're gonna let go of the gas. You clutch in second gear, let go of the clutch, and we'll go back to gas. Does that make sense?
No, hold on. I'm not on the gas now. I'm on the clutch and the brake.
Well, yeah. Well, you're gonna have to take off like we did earlier first.
Okay, so take off and let go of the gas, shift it to second gear, would just go be like that, right?
Yeah. So essentially, you're gonna take off first gear you're already used to. Once you're getting pretty fast, you're gonna let go of the gas, clutch, second, and then you
just pull it back.
Just pull it all the way down, straight to the 2 right here. It's gonna be a little bit to the left.
Okay.
So let's take off like you did before, and you stalled it. All right, hold down the clutch and start the car again. Right, start the car. That was a soft stall. That wasn't too bad. All right.
Okay.
So when you're starting to feel the car move, gas, let go of the clutch, gas. All right, keep going around, and then you're gonna go ahead and let go of the gas, clutch, and straight down.
Press the clutch all the way?
No, just keep going. Just hit gas, because you're thinking about it for too long. All right, ready?
Yeah, but I don't remember. Am I supposed to press all the way down clutch and then switch it to second gear?
Yes, you're gonna let go of the gas, clutch, and then second gear. Gas, and let go of clutch. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little rough. Because you're not used to it.
I was so focused on filming my wife and the entire experience that I didn't notice a few mistakes that she was making. Like, for example, the first to fourth gear, which explains why the car was so jerky after that shift. And as the video goes on, you'll notice that there are more mistakes that I don't catch because I'm so focused on the camera.
Oh, no. You stalled it. Remember, it's like you're taking off every time. Every time you come to a stop, you have to do it again. It's like, remember, let go of the clutch and gas. Eventually, you don't have to wait for that friction point. You'll get used to it and you'll just do it automatically. Nope. So remember that point. It's like you're letting go of the clutch and you're hitting gas at the same time. No, not enough gas. You're not hitting enough gas. That's okay.
Okay, hold on.
You're just not hitting enough gas. When you're letting go of the clutch like that, you want to hit more gas. Okay.
Why is it?
No. Because you gotta... no. So, you did it good over there, but... So, just focus on the clutch. Let it go until it starts moving. A little bit more. Gas. Let go of the clutch. Gas. There you go. Alright, we're going to try second here, but want to go a little bit faster first before you switch. Okay? Let go of gas, clutch, and second. Oh, no, you forgot about the clutch. Stop. No, stop. That's okay, it's okay.
Ah!
It's okay, you're on neutral. It's okay, you're okay. Okay, so when you go to shift to second, you keep forgetting about the clutch. So...
Okay, I'm supposed to press the clutch all the way down, then shift as a second, right?
Yes, and then let go of the clutch.
And then let go of the clutch. Okay, sorry.
Alright, well, you're going to have to get into gear first.
Remember I said you'll notice a few mistakes along the video? Well, this one is super embarrassing. Not to my wife because she didn't know any better, but to me. She shifted into third gear and tried to take off her third gear, and I thought she was in first gear the whole time, which led to a bunch of stalls. Enjoy.
Oh, no. You want to let go of the brake. You want to,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Let go of the brake. There we go. And you stalled. More gas. No. Really? Yeah. Oh. Let go of clutch. Oh, no. Let go. Oh, no. Don't start hitting the gas yet. No. Oh, look. This is why. My bad. I did not realize you were in third gear. That's why.
Freaking bastard,
you
man.
Shifted into... I thought you shifted into the correct gear.
I'm like, why isn't that happening for me?
Because I thought you shifted it into the correct gear. Oh, no.
You see, I had to go over it right away.
Alright, you're going to let go of gas, clutch, and second. Second, gas. Ooh.
You see? It's you. It was your fault.
Ooh. Even though you shifted into fourth gear, you're still good.
The sacrifice I'm making for you guys.
Yeah, for the video content.
Okay,
leave a like in the video if you like this to show her that we really appreciate her making content
And
for the channel.
don't call me fat.
Sure, she had a question. What was the question that you had?
How do you know where to switch from first to second to third? and so forward.
Yeah, so essentially, the reason people love standard is because you have control over your gears. So an automatic, like your car, the CX-5, has 5 gears, but the computer controls everything.
Oh, okay.
This one, essentially, if you want to go faster, you want to control that power, then you can switch it. And no, you cannot stay in one gear, because eventually you're going to hit the max RPM. You see 8 right there, and it's red?
Yeah.
That's the max that the car can rev at, with it still being on the safe side. So once you get to that area, you have to shift no matter what. Unless you're taking it to race, and then you can go further past that. But essentially, you're doing what an automatic does for you, but manually. And the reason car people like that, like me, is because you have total control and you have more engagement. It makes it more fun to drive. Obviously, you're not a car person, so you don't give a shit. You just need it to be automatic, and that's about it.
Exactly. Why make life hard?
Yeah, but for us, we want more of an engagement feel. We want to feel the car. We want to love the car.
I feel it. I love my car too. On the automatic.
So I think we're good. So we're gonna try that one more time, I think, without me telling you anything, and we'll go for it.
Isn't that funny? My wife asked me a simple question. I give this massive explanation, yet I never get to answer her question, which was, when do you know when to shift to the next gear?
Okay, but where do I switch to second? Just maybe like 30 seconds after?
Well, you can go up to like 3,000 RPM and then switch it. I feel bad because I'm putting my wife to sweat a little bit because I have the AC down, so you guys can hear us clearly with the mic. So she's doing the ultimate sacrifice. I think she might be sweaty because she's nervous as well.
I'm not sweaty. I sweat that easy.
Oh, okay. I'm sweaty, that's for sure. You know, that shakiness goes away with practice.
What is this noise?
Because it's time to shift, that's why. That means you're there you go. You see, and it gets lower, the noise. That's how you know when to shift. Normally you can hear it.
Oh, okay, so if you hear like it gets so loud, you're supposed to shift.
You
and
could,
so
yes.
What if I get to gear 6, I'm supposed to shift back to 1, 2,
No,
3,
no,
4,
6,
5, 6.
6, the only way you'll max it out is if you go to 180 miles an hour.
Okay. That's not gonna happen.
How about this? Let's do a 3-point turn so you can at least use the reverse. How about that?
Damn.
But remember,
Am I on 1? I think I'm on 1, right?
Let's go over
No,
this.
I'm on R.
No, you're on 1.
How you know?
Watch, because R is all the way here.
Oh, okay.
You have to really put force. So this is first. This is what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it because I don't want you to run into that sidewalk.
Damn, bro, say it, don't spray it.
So first gear, we're gonna go around this way. Once you get to the sidewalk, clutch in and brake, and then we're gonna reverse out, and then we're gonna go the opposite way. Okay, let's go. Ooh, okay. And then you're gonna go in there. Well, you want to do it here so you can actually reverse. Okay, that's perfect. Clutch in and brake. And then you're gonna, the reverse is, no. Go to the center, make it go to the center. And then go all the way to the left. No. You want to go all the way to the left. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel something when you go to the left. You see? To the right.
Okay.
Up, but you want to go up. There you go. That's reverse.
Oh.
So the same thing applies, but you're going backwards now.
At this point, I realized we were on a slight hill, which makes things a little more challenging. It's actually how I learned how to take off properly. My father would put me on a steep hill, such an evil man. And he would get me to take off from a very steep hill. And once I can do that, then I was ready to drive the car on public roads.
Yeah, okay, so hold on, before you do anything, you know, so what happened? When you let go of the brake, the car wants to roll. That's one thing I didn't get to teach you. No, so you're gonna go rear this way.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so before you let go of the brake, this is very important. When you're on a hill, you need to know how to take off good because the car can roll forward or backwards. So you're gonna let go of the brake and do it as fast, pretty fast before we hit the curb.
I'm on a clutch and a brake now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let go of the clutch though to reverse, and your car's gonna roll forward. So I know it's a little tricky. On a hill, it's always trickier. So you're gonna have to let go of the clutch whenever you're ready.
And the brake.
No, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to let go of the brake whenever you're ready, and then you're gonna do the clutch thing to reverse. Okay. Okay. That was good.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. You see, that's the tricky thing with being on the hill, that we're rolling forward. Okay.
Ay.
He stalled it. It's
Ready now.
yeah. I'll put this AC up. Just
No, because I'm nervous. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I'll get it.
Like, don't let go of the clutch completely. Just play between the clutch and the gas then, so you don't shut off. Gas and keep a little bit, yeah, like that. Let go of the clutch a little bit, then gas a little bit, yeah, gas, and then clutch in, brake. Oh, you gotta clutch in when you stop, remember?
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go forward. So you're gonna switch it into first gear.
Is not in there?
No, you're good. So you're gonna go into first gear. So you're gonna go bring it back down to middle, and then first gear. Yep. Hold on. You went third gear. You want to go to the left in one. No, left. No, middle. Left. Not too hard though. Up. There you go.
Okay.
That's first gear.
Where am I going? That way or
No,
this
just
way?
straight ahead. Now you know how to take off like a boss. So there's no stalling going on here. Okay. Just don't hit my camera that's in the middle over there.
Just kidding.
Alright, so you want to shift into second. You're already at high RPMs. Clutch, second. Clutch, quick. And never mind. You went into third. You skipped a gear. Alright, just skip a gear.
I took off the.
We went from first to third. From first to third.
We're
Okay.
good.
Okay, well, at least the car is still running and we didn't stall. But you know what this trickiest part is? We're gonna do this. Is probably gonna be the ultimate test for you. We're gonna go up to the red light and then we're gonna hit a U-turn. That's where it's gonna get tricky.
I'm not ready for that. I already told you I'm not ready for that. People are gonna laugh at me.
It doesn't matter. There's nobody coming this way anyway, so you're just hitting a U-turn going around to the right, to the left. I mean. This is the thing. Stick shift is pretty easy when you learn at first if you're doing it with no body around. But once you start doing it on regular roads, you get nervous because you don't want to mess up, and then there's traffic behind you, and then the car stalling, and then you're thinking about what everybody else is thinking. So essentially with the red light, you're going to feel the pressure.
Tell me I'm not right. When you were first learning manual transmission, it was much easier to do it when you were isolated from traffic versus actually being on public roads, where like the difficulty amplified times 10. Where I used to live at before, there were a lot of hills, so every red light I was always at a hill, and I would always roll back when I was trying to take off, and I would always stall the car every single time. Not because I didn't know what I was doing, just because I was nervous, people were watching, somebody was behind me, the stakes were higher. So in order to not roll back and hit the car that was directly behind me and inconvenience others at the stoplight, I would just burn out to take off. Sure, it's not the most legal thing, but you know what? It worked 100% of the time. I never hit the car behind me, and I never stalled the vehicle when I burned out.
So
Now the guys are gonna be talking, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah," I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know how to drive stick shift." I'm one of the boys now.
yeah, exactly.
Because none of my girlfriends know how to drive it.
Yeah, exactly. Once you're really good at it, we'll take a beach trip with it.
Hell no.
Anyways, you
Not
want to
with the
make
baby.
sure you got pedestrians
Okay.
here. They're gonna ruin it for you.
Okay, well they can go first.
Go into first gear though. You see, you gotta always remember, go into first gear.
Look, they're just gonna go. I know.
No,
because-
go into first gear. It's
Oh.
very important. No, first. There's
I know. I'm just.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you're gonna pick up the speed a little bit. Okay, let go of gas. Clutch in. Second. Oh, why? Hold on. Why do you keep? You keep skipping again. Why? You had it on
I'm
second.
driving.
Yeah, but you had it on second already.
Oh, the second is down.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought they're all up. I thought I just had to bring
Shift
it.
into fourth just for and giggles. Shift into fourth. Shift straight down. And gas. Ooh. Ooh. Girls can drive stick too, baby. Well, I mean, that's not a new thing, but in America, it's not very
You're
common.
gonna get a lot of hate.
No, I mean, in America, it's not that common. Clutch to brake. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to tell you anymore what to do.
We continued to practice. I gave her more feedback. She kept improving minute after minute, and then eventually found out that she needed to adjust her seat a little bit closer so she wasn't so far away from the pedal. And after we did that, she was a freaking professional.
You know what's the good thing? That I went outside and I didn't smell clutch. That means you're doing something really good. Because I didn't smell clutch out there. Thank you for not burning my clutch.
You're welcome. I'm just bragging right here on Instagram that I learned how to drive a clutch. I mean, stick shift. I know how to drive a clutch.
Yeah.
After we were done with the driving session, my wife really wanted to impress me. She wanted to drive me back home. And I said, why not?
I think I might be able to drive you home.
Ooh.
We'll just do one more.
She said she might be able to drive me home, fellas. Ooh, not like that. Not when you're stalling the car.
It's a good thing that there's nobody behind me.
If anything, we can just film the angry people at us. Put them on YouTube as well.
The only angry person is gonna be me. I'm learning.
What the hell? And I don't think I'm gonna make it home, boys.
Overall, I'm very happy and very impressed that she learned how to drive stick shift so fast.
So, how are you feeling?
Sweaty and great. I'm finally a professionally can drive.
You can take the now. You can take the car to the track, right, and whoop everybody's butt.
Yes, including his.
I don't know about that one.